Hey y'all, today we're doing Cornish hens. This is not big hens, this is little hens. As you can see, it's the size of my hand. But this is great to do in the crock pot for especially 2 people. It's more than enough. But it's nice to put a whole Cornish hen on a plate and serve it. The only other ingredient you need is butter, and I'm going to use 2 sticks of butter, 1 for each little Cornish hen. While I'm opening these, I wanted to tell you, you can also do these in the oven. I love them in the crock pot because it makes them tender. I don't want them falling off the bone, but I want them tender. For those of you that's been around, you know that I call a crock pot my secret weapon. Now, normally I like to use salted butter, and I've got some in the freezer, but I don't have any up here, so I'm using just regular butter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this butter right inside this little Cornish hen. And it's so small, it's hard to get the whole thing. And it's okay if you don't. See, it's sticking out that far. It's okay. And then I'm gonna put another stick in here. Now, I said the only ingredients that we're gonna use is butter and the Cornish hens, but that's not really true if you don't use salted butter. Now, if you use salted butter, I suggest not salting it to the very end. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with these, because these are extra small. I am going to, well, that one went down. I'm gonna cut the part that's sticking out, and I am just putting it on top. Or you could put it under the skin. You can even do that. That's probably what I'm gonna do. We just want that butter with that little Cornish hen. Now, always remember to wash your work surface. Wash your hands often when using any kind of poultry. And you will see a little water in the bottom of the crock pot. I don't know if you can see it. And that's fine. But we don't want it boiling in water. So I've peppered it, and I'm just gonna sprinkle some pink salt on it. Doesn't matter what kind of salt you use, your choice. So I've got this cooking on high in a crock pot, my secret weapon, for 4 to 6 hours, and then I'll check it. You don't have to look at it, you don't have to touch it. So there's my little Cornish hens. They should be just about done. I'm gonna finish them off in the oven. Y'all are looking at the liquid and thinking I put more in it, but I didn't. This is the broth from the little Cornish hens. So what I do right at this point is I'm gonna put the chickens in a colander. Hope you can see that. They are not falling apart. I don't want them falling apart, but I'm gonna let them drain for about 5 minutes just to get all that broth. This I'm gonna save. And how I do my parchment paper, you know, it just wants to roll on. When you put it in a pan, it just constantly wants to roll, or it's flipped up too much or something. All I do is this. Then I do this. And it'll work with you. Easy peasy. So now I'm gonna take my little hens, my little Cornish hens, full of butter. My oven is preheating. I'll set them on the parchment paper. I've got it preheating to 450. And what I'm gonna do is put these in for about 10 minutes till they're brown, and they'll be ready to serve. See how they're browning? But they're still whole. Look really good. Golden brown. They're so pretty. It's time to plate these up. Sweet Hunter just got here from hunting. He's always ready to eat, that's for sure. So there's his little Cornish hen. Here's his rice that I put in the chicken broth and drained it. Now I'm gonna add some green beans. What I did to the green beans is I had a few carrots left over, and I put some potatoes and carrots in it. And this is some green beans that I had, like I told you, that I bought at the farmer's market, and I had froze them. So I'm gonna put these on the plate. I think it's gonna be good. I think he'll like it. So he's got a whole Cornish hen, green beans with potatoes and carrots, rice, and crescent rolls. There you go.